This may be the most humiliating thing that has ever happened to Taylor Lorenz in her 85 years on this planet. I mean, it has been a string of very public, very hilarious L's over the past month that culminated last week with reports that after she was hired away from the New York Times by the Washington Garbage Post, Compost, I should say, um, she'd have been demoted after a ridiculous hit piece against YouTubers, in which she lied and claimed that she had, in fact, reached out to them when she didn't. On top of that, she just got absolutely demolished on the internet.com after scolding the founder of Vox Media for making a joke about his own COOF diagnosis. It was something beautiful to behold. Washington Post tech reporter Taylor Lorenz faced widespread mockery after she appeared to slam a fellow commentator for making light of his own COOF diagnosis. Liberal commentator and Vox co-founder Matt Iglesias appeared to use humor to soften the blow of his COOF diagnosis, which appeared to upset the Washington Post tech reporter Taylor Lorenz. Some personal news. I have contracted the COOF, Iglesias declared in a Father's Day tweet. Frankly, I think it should respect Father's Day more than this. He went on to quip that FYI, all future typos are due to long COOF. What are we supposed to do about it? It sucks. When I had it, I didn't have any of these this breeze that everyone else had. I was very sick, and it sucked. But it was still. What are you supposed to do? You're not allowed to make jokes about it, about your own. By the way, your own suffering. It's not like he was making fun of other people. Of course, Taylor Lorenz could not allow this to could not allow this to exist. In fact, she had to scold him for his privilege. Now, I am 100% certain that Taylor Lorenz has zero friends in real life. There is no way someone like this exists. It's just not possible. I'm glad it's a joke for you, Matt, and that you're lucky enough to get access to great care. But for those who have had their lives destroyed by the COOF and who have had loved ones pass away and suffer with long COOF, it's not funny. Hope you can have a little more empathy, especially today, she tweeted. Heroes of the Liberty editor, conservative commentator Bethany Mandel appeared to lampoon Lorenz's statement, writing, "This is the humorlessness is a symptom of old age." Hey, whoa! Wait a minute. Has Bethany picked up on it? Has Bethany picked up on I think we've done something here, friends. The humorlessness is a symptom of old age, not the COOF, Bethany Mandel quipped. Of course, this is not even the worst part of it. By the way, I'm not going to run the ad, but if you're in the market for a new computer, the computer I use is Meta PCs. It's also the laptop I use. They are an amazing company. They're what I recommend to everybody, friends, family, and viewers. And you can save money with promo code The Quartering over at metapcs.com. Lorenz has been no stranger to controversy. Shortly after joining the Post, she infamously revealed the identity and home address of the user behind popular Libs of TikTok Twitter account, an account famous for highlighting TikTok videos from liberals. Prior to her doxing Libs of TikTok, Lorenz publicly lamented how she had herself faced online mean words, which is, of course, shockingly hypocritical. More recently, Lorenz faced criticism when her piece about content creators who benefited from the widely popular trial contained multiple errors. In her original report, Lorenz noted how two YouTubers allegedly profited from their coverage of the trial and did not respond to comment. However, the YouTubers called out Taylor Lorenz saying that she had never reached out to them before the story was published. The fallout from the incident led to Lorenz being moved from the feature staff to the technology team, a demotion. And reportedly, a managing editor now has to review all of her articles before publication. Lorenz falling out with Iglesias follows yet another incident where recently fired Washington Post reporter Felicia Sonmez started a firestorm of controversy by condemning fellow reporter David Weigel for retweeting a joke. The firestorm consumed the Post's newsroom for over a week, with Sonmez publicly calling out management and colleagues for creating an unfriendly work environment. Real-time host Bill Maher scorched the Post, as well as the entire liberal media ecosystem, in a scathing monologue. If you missed it, the Washington Post recently got embroiled with a self-inflicted storm when one of their best reporters, David Weigel, retweeted this joke. Every girl is bi, you just have to figure out if it's polar or sensual. After detailing the sordid details of the controversy, he closed it by skewering the Post with a parody of its own "Democracy Dies in Darkness" tagline. If there's a silver lining in the story, it's that eventually the Post did fire Felicia Sonmez, and maybe that there's a line that's just too much nonsense. But the generation needs to move that line much closer to sanity and find it much sooner, because democracy dies in dumbness. But this is also perhaps not even the worst, because things are getting even worse. Now, this is, of course, the newsroom drama may have cost a features editor the promotion. We talked about that. Now, Taylor Lorenz out there denying the New York Times report that she's moved teams. But I don't think that it's a denial. Here's it. WAPO needs to fire her. Despite being in her 50s, she still seems to be devoid of anything remotely resembling talent. She just harasses and doxes people on Twitter. It's working. It's working. Now, she denies it, but it seems unlikely. She writes, "This is a flat-out lie. Literally just made up. Zero about my job has changed since I got to WAPO. Check my bio. I'm a tech columnist writing features on internet culture. I have the exact same job as when I joined. Nothing about this story is true," Lorenz said in a Saturday morning tweet, in which the publication Mediaite claimed that she had been demoted. Hey, maybe she hasn't. But it gets worse. It actually gets worse for the 97-year-old Taylor Lorenz. In a even more savage burn, you have Matthew Iglesias' tweet. FYI, all future typos will be due to the long coof. Taylor Lorenz getting absolutely demolished. Okay. 11 at the time of this screen capture, which was yesterday when I was getting ready for today's stories, it had 1,100 comments and 170 likes. And then this guy, shout out to real_life_dad. "Hi, Taylor. Can I joke about it? This is me. The first time I sat up after the coma they had to put me in due to the coof. It nearly got me. I nearly didn't survive it 4 times in 41 days. I was in the coma. You have a choice. Crack jokes or let it destroy your mind. So I say, start joking and keep it up." To which she actually replies. There's a big difference, by the way, joking about your own condition at your own expense and joking about the expenses of others, especially those who are suffering. Continually minimizing an illness that is still devastating is so harmful. I encourage you to learn about lateral ableism. 94 comments, 5 likes. To which real life dad replies, "Dear God, I'm half crippled, fat, balding, and internet garbage poster, and still more likable than you." 174. I mean, even Sophia Darwin's here. "The black hole of misery that encapsulates Taylor Lorenz is so strong that I'm shocking it hasn't turned the entire planet inside out." You see, heel versus baby, she's literal scum, just unadulterated filth. It's fun to watch the garbage heap burn sometimes. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, first of all, Matt Iglesias, is not joking about other people's conditions. He's joking about like his own condition. Even if he wanted to pretend, even if he wanted to give some level of credence to this fake outrage by the 90-year-old Taylor Lorenz, like, he's not even doing what she's accusing him of. What, like, I mean, there's no way this woman has friends, right? It's just not possible. It's not. I refuse to believe it. Now, I don't know what her choice in partners are, and I don't really care, but I'm pretty sure that she's going to be single forever. Just with the attitude. I mean, she's a reasonably attractive woman who's got a decent job if she just wasn't such a liar. I mean, and publicly getting outed as a liar is like obviously the cream on top of the garbage sundae. Absolute embarrassment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to click that red subscribe button down below. It's really hard to find my videos in YouTube search, and it always helps when people subscribe. If you are in the market for a new computer, remember Meta PCs, at least check them out. Go over to their website, promo code The Quartering will save you money. You can open their live chat and send them pictures of your cats. They'll like that. I'll like that. And stick around. I've got a lot of news videos today. We'll talk to you again real soon.